Hey guys, Dugiedugdug here, and welcome to the video, and welcome to the third episode of the CyberRealms Let's Play. So I hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. I'm really enjoying making it. I'm loving getting back into Let's Plays, even if I'm not quite used to it at the moment. But basically, as you can see from the title, or this sign behind me, today what we're going to be doing is building my kind of starter spawn town house. Now, as usual, I'm sure you all know this if you watched my last Let's Play series, I don't like building normal houses, for a mixture of reasons. A, it's kind of boring, and B, I am just terrible at building houses. So what we're going to do this time to kind of mix things up a bit, is I'm actually going to be building a cave, as you can see from this sign. So basically, it's going to be in this wall here. It's going to look all pretty in the entrance. You're going to walk down a little walkway, and then under here somewhere, under this hill somewhere, there's going to be a big old cave with all of the stuff that we need in a spawn house. But the thing is, I don't really have time to be doing all that in this episode because we've just started this world, so I've got a bunch of stuff to do. I've got a couple of other projects we're going to work on around town. And basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hire some miners to mine this out for me. But rather than hiring them, I'm just going to build them instead. So what we're going to do is bunk down a armor stand here, give him a full set of armor because, you know, all miners need some armor. And what we're then going to do is I've got a pickaxe here which has silk touch, the other one doesn't, that we're using. So we're going to get some stone and some cobblestone. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw this pick out to him. And as you can see, he picks that up. That's now disappeared and stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to build another one of these because, as you can see in my inventory, I've got enough stuff for two of them. And I mentioned I've got that other pick here. So let's bung some armor on this guy. And we're going to give him the other pick. And he'll pick that up too, just like the other one. As you can see, that's gone. Now, it doesn't actually show that they're holding the pickaxes, but they will actually be holding them. And hopefully, as we go on through the other projects, we'll see these guys getting to work mining some blocks. Okay guys, so I am up here on the top of this little hill bit that I think I mentioned in the last episode, or maybe it was the first episode. But basically, in case I didn't mention it, this is up here next to the town centre area. And kind of overlooking the town, and basically I want to make this look quite pretty, which is not something I am naturally very good at, if I'm honest. But basically, as you can see here, I've got a plan for a little gazebo type build in this area, and if you're wondering what a gazebo is, I really don't know how to explain it, but it's like a marquee kind of thing. It's like an outdoor stand with a roof on it. I don't know how to explain it, but I want to make it look really pretty because this is a very nice viewing area to look at everything. And also, when we get our elytras, I'm definitely going to be coming up here and flying into the town. So, as you can see, guys, look, miners are over there. They've got started on digging out stuff. But basically, we're going to start building this. So the plan is we're going to have 4 posts where these diorite blocks are, and then there's this kind of dome curved roof over the top. Now, I'm not going to do that on camera. I'm going to build that now. And then I'm going to show you guys how we're going to decorate that and make it look all pretty. But as you can see, we've gathered up some quartz blocks, got pillars, normal blocks, and some slabs. And we're going to get to building this now, and I'll show you guys the end product. Alright, so here we have it, guys. We have our gazebo fully built. Well, not decorated, but this is kind of the main build of it. And I know it doesn't look amazing. It will look a lot better when we've added some decoration to it, which you kind of saw in my inventory there. But yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not the best builder. So what we're going to do is just nerd pole up here to the top. And basically, as you saw in my inventory, I'm going to decorate this with some leaves. So I'm really bad at kind of random leaf patterns. But I'm going to have some leaves dripping down around like this. Then we're going to have some random vines around the side. I'll obviously finish all this off in between cuts, guys. I'm just showing roughly what we're going to have. And then finally, as you can see, we have a bunch of flowers here. So I'm going to do these first, actually, because this is the most fun part. We're just going to whack a couple of these around. Now, I need to say thank you to Bread, because he lent us these flowers, because I only had lilacs, and I have no idea why, but I didn't have any flowers. So he's lent us a couple flowers of each type, and that is hopefully going to make this build look really pretty. So I'll get back to you guys once I've done all the decoration, and hopefully this is going to look lovely and beautiful. Okay guys, so there it is, the finished build, all decorated and stuff. Oh, I've fallen in here. Whoops. But it does actually look quite nice. I might change around the leaves a bit because I can't really tell. It doesn't look quite right. I think there might be too many, if I'm honest. I might get Bread or someone to help me, as he's a much better builder than me. And on that note, we actually have something over here at the little box over here. from Bread, which is an advertisement for his new shop. So we're going to read that and see what's going on with that. So, Bread's enchanted stuff and things shop just opened. The shop is located next to the path leading to Bread's house. Things we sell: enchanted fishing rods, enchanted bows, enchanted books, saddles, and name tags. Using this book, you can get a free item of any kind at the shop. Just take the item and put this book in the slot where the item was. Now, technically, I'm too late on this because the shop has actually now been made free anyway, so this coupon doesn't really do anything for me. But basically, Bread's been doing a lot of AFK fishing recently, and he's ended up with a bunch of cool enchanted gear that he doesn't really need for himself. So we opened up this shop over here. It looks absolutely beautiful, and he's got all of his kind of enchanted books and stuff, and enchanted stuff in here. And originally they were all set prices, but actually he's been incredibly generous now, and he's made everything free. So he's also got a donations chest here. Now we did take, I can't remember what it was, I think it was a mending fishing rod the other day, and we put in 5 diamonds and 10 gold. So I feel like that was a good payment. We're going to leave this book in here in case he needs that back to advertise to anyone else, because we don't need that anymore. And we're not actually going to be buying from here, but it is quite a nice segue because we are going to be getting something from inside Bread's house. So basically, guys, I've been fighting over the past few days with this sword here, which is Bane of Arthropods 4 and Fire Aspect 2, and that is absolutely useless. And I know the last episode, episode 2, was entirely based around getting good equipment, but I didn't actually end up getting a good sword, which was kind of stupid of me, really. But I've got a bunch of swords here. I did some enchanting, but I didn't get any good ones. But I've got 3 that I'm going to put together with a mending book, which is why we're in here. We're going to grab a mending book from this villager. I believe it's out here. Nope, that's looting. There we go. Mending. And we're going to bung all these together to make the ultimate sword. So let's head over to Cyber's place, and we will get to the anvil. And then we're going to build this all into an amazing sword. If we have enough levels, that is. Okay, guys, so we're over here in Cyberlinks' place. I swear we've been here in like every episode so far. And we're over here using his anvil. And I've been trying to work out the cheapest way to do this in levels, and I'm not 100% sure. So we're just going to go with kind of what I think is the best way. So the first thing we're going to do is put together this Sharpness 4 Unbreaking 3. This is kind of the base sword we're going to use. And we're going to put this on, which will ignore the Bane of Arthropods, but it is going to add Fire Aspect 2, which is obviously something I quite want. We're then going to mix it with this sword, which should give it Looting 3. That's quite expensive. I wonder if putting the book on first is probably the best. I don't think it is. I think that'll add a lot to this level, but we'll only add 1 to this level afterwards. So we're going to do that. We have 5 levels left. Let's hope. We've got 5 levels. Can't rename it though, can we? Okay, that's fine. We've got... Okay, yeah. We'll just do that. We've got no levels now, and we're going to grab a couple levels in a second, and we're going to rename this because I've got a really cool name for this. But we now have an ultimate sword. So we've got Sharpness 4, Unbreaking 3, Fire Aspect 2, Looting 3, and Mending. This thing is absolutely ultra. This should definitely be better than the one I've been fighting with so far. So I'm going to grab a couple levels, we're going to name it, and I'm going to show you guys that name, and then we're going to get on to our next job for today. Also, just a quick update for you guys. The miners over here, as we can see, are really getting to work now. We've got a nice little tunnel starting up, and I'm not sure about some of it. I might have to change it afterwards, but at least we're getting most of the stuff dug out. So yeah, let's get on to the next bit of what we're going to be doing. Okay guys, so this is a break from your regularly scheduled episode. I'm not recording this at the same time as the episode that you're watching now, but I've been pranked and I thought I'd probably catch this on camera so that you guys could see it, because we have a bit of a mystery going on that might need to be solved at some point. So here we have a sign that says, "I hope you like Netherrack," from Rack the Ripper, and our whole house has been cased in netherrack. Oh, there's one here. Oh, there's the sign, okay. And I believe the inside, yep, the inside is also filled with netherrack. So basically, I didn't actually record this, but Bread hopefully will have in his episode. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. But this happened to Bread as well. Bread's house over there, which by the way looks absolutely stunning. We'll probably take a look around town in a future episode in the near future. But, oh god. But we seem to have a mystery on our hand. So in case you guys don't get it, I know a lot of you aren't from the UK, and I'm not sure if people outside of the UK learned about this, but basically back in the 1800s there was a serial killer in London called Jack the Ripper, and he went around and basically just brutally mutilated people at night. And it seems we have a Rack the Ripper on our hand, and honestly guys, I have no idea who this is. So this happened to Bread, and I've literally asked every member who's active apart from 12 Conquer 26, and it may be him, but I'm not 100% sure. I will ask him soon. And they've all said they didn't do it, and I have a feeling someone is lying. So that might be something we're going to have to solve in the future, but I'm going to clear up this prank, and let's get back to the regularly scheduled CyberRealms episode. Okay guys, so I've gathered some levels as you can see, and here we have it, the Death Dealer. I know it's a bit of a generic name, but that's kind of what I'm going for with all my things. I've got the Death Dealer, and my bow is called the Arrow Slinger, which I seem to have lost somewhere. I think it's in one of my chests, but I'm going to need to find that before the next video. But as you can see, the miners are doing awesomely. They've actually got a good, nice little path here. It's a little bit weirdly shaped, but that's fine because we're going to be decorating all the way down here. And down here is probably where we're going to open up into the big main cave. But the miners probably won't get that done in this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them a bit of time. And in the next video, hopefully maybe a couple of videos time, they'll have all of the big area down there mined out. And we can start moving over to the spawn town, which is pretty exciting. But the last thing I want to do in this episode is my banner design. So I'm sure a lot of you've noticed I haven't actually done a banner design yet. And Bread has got a really creative one over here. I just wanted to show this off because this is awesome. Here we have Bread's one, which is literally a loaf of bread sideways. It's really cool. Just thought I'd show that. So I wanted something that was kind of related to me as kind of a player or as a person, you know. I wanted to get something that was cool and related to me. So I've actually found this design online and I've kind of altered it a bit. And there's no crafting table in here. There is. So basically what this design is a redstone torch. So the first thing we need to do, let's see if I can get this all right in one go. First thing we need is a red base gradient coming up from the bottom. Then we want a stripe down the middle of brown. We want to cut the top off with, I think I've done it wrong already. I think that might be right. No, I think that's right. We cut the top off with our black here. Then what we're going to do, we don't actually have any daisies. We need an oxide daisy. I'm running out of food. Which actually, luckily, Bread has given us one of. Let's see if we can ender pearl over there, seeing as I just got this ender pearl. If not, that might kill us. That killed us. Good enough. We're back over here now. So we're going to grab a oxide daisy. So thanks to Bread for giving this to us. You can see there's a little sign here. I only needed one, but a bunch is good enough. Let's go to our crafting table over here, and what we're going to do is we're going to get this this little design like that with the red, but actually that's wrong. First thing we're going to do is orange here, then we're going to do a red oxide daisy design, and we should have a cool little torch kind of thing, and I think that's it now. Yeah, that is it. So we've now got our banner. It's pretty cool. It's kind of red halfway up and then black for the rest, but the red is kind of faded. We've got a nice little redstone torch on the front. So we're going to have this over on our house. Well, we're going to put it over by our cave. But the first thing I want to do is we're going to duplicate that here with another black banner. And then what we're going to do is put it on a shield, because I don't actually have a shield at the moment. And I thought I should get one now and put my design on it. And as you can see, it doesn't look great. I did test something creative, but you can still kind of see that it's meant to be a redstone torch. I think it's good enough, and I think it's just cool to have some kind of design. So we're gonna run over to, actually we won't put it over at the cave yet, seeing as that's pretty much not even started yet. But what we're gonna do is put it over here so that people know that this is mine, next to my little box. And that is all for this episode, guys. So I hope you've enjoyed. I think this one will be a little bit shorter than usual, so I'm sorry about that. But we did get a bunch of projects done. We've got that gazebo over there built. We've got an awesome sword. We've got a nice shield with a cool banner design, and our banner over there, obviously. And we also got those miners to mine out a bunch of the cave for us, so that we're ready to do that in the next episode, or maybe the episode after. But yeah, also hopefully, if everything's gone to plan, There was a clip in this video of me getting pranked. I got pranked by an unknown criminal called Rack the Ripper, and I'm going to talk about that a lot more next episode, but I'd hopefully thrown that in there for this episode, so, you know, that's something you guys can speculate about. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.